Brought to you by businessblueprint.com.au.
We're going to go into a practical lesson about how to come up with the lead magnet. So the first thing is to find something that you're going to give away, okay? Now, the best way is to ask customers what they want and then give it to them. Because I could sit here and say, you should do this, and you should do this, and you should do that. But if it's not what your customers are asking for, completely miss the mark, okay? So Donna is an example, and she sells pasta. So again, you're in the retail business as well. So what could you have? Now, I make some pasta, not very good at it, but I'd like to get better. So what I would want, if I went onto your website and I had how to cook the perfect pasta, free training video now, I would respond to that. I don't know if everyone else would, but that's what's important to me. But if you ask 100 customers, there'll be a large percentage that are all saying the same thing, and that's what your lead magnet is going to be. So you've got to find out what people want and give it to them. So with Benji is from Perth and close to the Margaret River, and he had a website that was getting a lot of traffic, didn't have an opt-in. So the first thing that we need to fix is, because you're getting like how many visitors a month? Over 5,000 a month, and they're coming and they're going, and there's no ongoing relationship whatsoever. So the first thing that we have to fix is got to get a lead magnet and start collecting data. What do we give away? I have no idea, but I know the customer. His people are coming to the website, they know. So one of the things that you can do, and Andy, if you can look up what the name of it is, remember that little slide up that we found? So what basically happens is you can install some software on your website. So if someone's been on your website for longer than 20 seconds, a slide up comes up saying, what are you looking for right now? Then they type in the answer, and all that data then gets collected. And if you do that for a month, you'll know what they want. So for Benji, it could have been, I don't know, maybe they wanted a map of the area. Maybe they wanted to know what are the top hotels. Maybe they want to know what are the 5 best wineries. Maybe they want to get some discounts or whatever. So you find out what people want and give it to them, essentially. So they've been on your website for longer than a minute. Have a little slide up saying, what are you looking for right now? And find out what people are looking for and generate that into a report. Yeah, so every site's kind of different depending on how long people are around, but trial somewhere between 30 seconds and a minute. Andy?
Yeah, the one that we use for the slider is called KISS Metrics. So KISS metrics.com. That's the one we used.
KISS Metrics, that's the slide up. So it's some software that you install, and it'll come up on your website whenever you tell it to come up, and it just answers that question. What are you looking for right now? You find out what people are looking for, and you build that into some type of a free offer of some kind. So if it's, I don't think this should be your market, but if it's they want to know how they can buy high-quality fashion on a budget, then your free report is how to buy high-quality fashion on a budget. What else could they be saying? How to get the right colors, how to pick the right colors. So it could be free color chart, how to pick the right colors for your skin tone. And so you find out what people want and you give it to them. But all of us sitting here, closing our eyes and meditating is not going to give us the answer. You've got to talk to your customers and say, what do you want? And find how to get that into something for free to capture details. So these lead magnets, the reason why we're spending time on this is if you don't have one, you're missing out on 80% of potential customers. They're not even connecting with you, so you're having to spend more work to get them back. So this is so important. Once we've got this, we're opening this new pool of customers that you never had before. And what we can do is get them into our funnel, and now with what I'm about to show you, accelerate them through the buying process, and instead of them floating around for years, you can get that result in days. Find out what your market wants and give it to them. That's the first step. Then, what you're going to do, these are the quick steps about creating a form, okay? What we want to create on our website is, you all know what a form is, right? Hello? Okay, so the form has fill out some details and click this button, okay? And probably the word free is going to be in it. So it's going to look something like, if this is your website, it's going to be down here most likely. It's going to have free. You might have here a picture of what it is. You might have a little couple of bullet points or whatever, and then you're going to have some fields. And then at the bottom, you're going to have free instant access. Have been tested as the best words, okay? Free instant access. So you put those down there. And then you decide what fields that you're going to have. Now, clearly, the more fields that you ask for, the less people are going to fill it out. Your percentage will decrease, okay? The less fields that you have. So the more fields, the worse result. The less fields, the better the result. So I think you should probably do at least name and email address, okay? Some people have found, and I agree that, it's probably better to not have first name and just have email address. But the problem with that is, yeah, you're going to get a better percentage conversion on just your form, but then if all of the messages that they ever receive from you are, hi friend, and I don't even know the person yet, it's a bit insincere. So I think the couple of percentage that you gain by not getting a name, you lose in the ability to personalize your communication to lead towards a sale. So I think you should have first name and email address. Then you can have whatever other fields that you like. I would strongly suggest, and I've tested this, I just had name and email address, but then I started to run seminars, and I had people that emailed me who was like, I can't attend your seminar, I live in South Africa, I live in Singapore, and that was starting to become annoying because all I had was a name and email address. I wanted to be able to connect with people geographically. So I think that if you have a business, you should at least have country. That I found that might decrease the percentage by 1% or something like that, but it's good information to have to target your marketing in the future. Or if you don't get a lot of international visitors, then have state. So what state that they're actually from. And then if you're really clever, what you can do, and I'm actually now starting to do this, is that I can't, with my blueprint program, other than the people that are in Australia or New Zealand, I'm not building at the moment a worldwide business. So I have people that are opting in from America and the UK. I can't service them with my blueprint program. So I have books, I have CDs, I have DVDs. So they're not going to go through my normal funnel. They're going to go through a different path in order to market something else which is relevant to them. Okay? So if you have a business that's based on location, don't waste those leads, collect them, pass them on to other people in other states. Or, sell them products that you can distribute. Or maybe to sell them information. If they can't buy physically, it's going to go off, then sell them information.
Brought to you by businessblueprint.com.au.